I don't know why I'm like so nervous shooting this vlog right now. Probably the third time I've started from scratch recording this. Today is March 20th, 2025. For those of you who are new to this channel, every year on March 20th, since 2020, I've done a yearly update vlog just to see where I'm at in life and to see like what my future goals are for this coming year. And yeah, I don't really expect much to happen every single year, but then a lot of stuff happens and sometimes it's like crazy stuff. I really don't know what to expect this coming year. I hope it's a lot of good stuff. A lot of crazy stuff has happened this year. For example, at work, I won my first Emmy, which is like a huge accomplishment. That's considered like one of the highest achievements you could win in film and video. I achieved that with my current job, and that's like so awesome. And I did like a shorts video, like kind of briefly on it. It's pretty cool winning stuff like that. I mean, the entertainment team I work for in general is probably like the best entertainment team in the NHL. So we keep winning so many awards. We're like deserving of it because everybody works like really hard and we create like amazing content and just awesome stuff. We're always seeing how we can just elevate every single year, how it can get better. So like I'm really happy to be a part of like such a good team and get the recognition and the accomplishments that we deserve. Work's been really good. I know like the first year that I started here, it was like really hard to like adjust to the schedule. Like everything was so hectic, especially since we won the cup that year. So like everything was like crazy and overwhelming. And then I'd say, yeah, last year and this current year, like it's been a lot easier to like manage like the work schedule, and nothing is like as overwhelming as it was when I first started, because when you're not used to being thrown into something like that, you're kind of like, but I don't know, it's cool, it's cool. I've spent all of last year just focusing on myself and bettering myself and getting the help that I needed. Part of it was finally going to therapy for once in my life, even though I like procrastinated on doing that for like years. It was tough in the beginning in doing the homework. I feel like I learned a lot about setting boundaries and knowing when to walk away from toxic situations and to stop like allowing myself to just keep holding on to toxic people in my life or having to constantly explain myself after I've explained myself like 10 times to them. At the end of the day, no matter like what you say, nobody's gonna like change their mind, especially if they've been like a jerk to you for like a really long time. So it's just kind of like I'm done explaining myself or responding, especially with my emotions, and just walking away and not arguing anymore. That was like really hard. That was like the biggest thing that I overcame this past year, and I'm just getting like better at it and still trying to learn how to love my own self, because like I have like really low self-esteem. I don't know, I've always had low self-esteem, like even like ever since I was a kid. And you know, I always just wanted good, close friends or a loving relationship. And I've struggled with a lot of that and kind of let those failures define me. And like, I shouldn't have, like, just because you meet a few bad eggs doesn't mean like every person's terrible or you just outgrow certain people. You know, I've this past year been trying really hard to make more friends out here because I didn't really have anybody to hang out with like the first year that I moved out here, and didn't really know what to do and kind of just strictly consume my time with a relationship that ended. So made more of an effort to make friends, and like a relationship hasn't been on my mind because like I've been trying to fix stuff about myself and like health issues and stuff. So like I don't need a man in my life right now. Mostly because I'm just trying to like overcome certain hurdles, and you know, everybody's always just trying to find the right person instead of being the right person. I don't know, I saw like a cheesy quote like that online a while back, and like it's true. Like everybody just doesn't want to be alone, but like they don't want to like work on themselves, and like, you know, we all have our own flaws and our own insecurities, and like, I don't know, I'm just like trying to work on that and be the best person that I could be. But also like I'm trying to get used to living out here still. You know, I don't have as many friends as I did back at home. I don't have family out here like I did back at home. I did get homesick a lot last year. Started to hang out with more people that I've known through work, or work friends that have other friends. So like it's been easier on that aspect, but also like recently, I'd say within the past month, a group of us started getting into like roller skating or like roller hockey. I mean, I don't really play roller hockey because like I definitely suck at it. So I've been like getting into just roller skating in general. Everybody has like inline skates, and I just have like the quad skates, roller skates. I've been thinking of doing YouTube vlogs kind of like centered around that. Emphasis on, are we rolling skating? Is that lame? I feel like every YouTube channel or TikTok or whatever has like a specific niche, and like I've always been trying to figure out what specific like thing would be part of my channel, and like my channel never really had like a point to it or like a specific thing that it's centered around. I also like mostly stopped posting last year because I just got really insecure about like what I was posting. I felt like it was just lame and it sucked because I just didn't have anybody to vlog with. The whole point of this channel was like I just wanted it to be like a place where I make vlogs where I'm hanging out with people. Like that was like collaborative thing. It just resorted to just me shooting videos in my apartment, and I didn't like it at all. I thought they were so lame. Like that's why I kind of like stopped posting. It's just I just didn't like what I was posting. You know, I started getting into roller skating and like exercising a lot, and I got like a Kindle for Christmas, and I've been reading a lot of books too. Like, you know, I just been kind of minding my own business and figuring out new stuff that I like. I don't know, it's awesome. Oh, I almost forgot. I know I always keep bringing this up every like March 20th is like my health issues and stuff like that. Oh my God, like long story short, I've been dealing with chronic pain for like 5 years now. Never really knew what it was. Every time I keep thinking I find the solution, I keep hitting a roadblock and it never gets fixed. I have like a billion theories of like, maybe like if I start doing this, it'll fix this, or if I do this, it'll fix this, and like never really found the answer as to what was causing chronic pain. And it has to do with that I keep getting this hip hike. So like one hip is higher than the other. I've done like everything possible to correct it, and it just never kept correcting. I always had like this foot theory that like I had like weak feet and falling arches. My feet would like fall in and I would walk funny, and that's what would cause the hip hike. I finally went to a podiatrist 2 weeks ago. Part of that like confirmed my theory. I don't know why I didn't go to podiatrist like 2 years ago when I started like having this theory. I don't know why. I don't think it would have made much of a difference, but that was part of the reason. But also, so backtrack. Back when I was like 14 years old, I had a bunion surgery on both of my feet, on both the bunions outside the big toes and the pinky toes. When the podiatrist looked at my feet 2 weeks ago, he was like assuming that when I originally got the bunion surgery, that they were probably so focused on getting rid of the pain that it was causing my feet that they didn't think of like how it would mess up the mechanics of like what would happen after the surgery. Because of that, it messed up my gait. I'd just been walking funny ever since. and that's why I keep getting this hip hike that won't go away. And then yeah, also like my arches are collapsing, but I've been wearing orthotics for like 3.5 years now. Orthotics haven't been like fixing it at all. I have a follow-up appointment tomorrow. They did x-rays last time. I'm assuming like one of two things is gonna happen tomorrow. I'm gonna do the follow-up appointment. He's probably gonna tell me like, this is what I saw in the x-rays. And either he's gonna be like, yeah, my left foot definitely has a bunion growing back. That's what like he said. So he's either gonna be like, yeah, your foot's really fucked up. We need to do like a revision surgery and like fix the bunion, and maybe that'll fix the gait, blah, 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 and you won't have these problems anymore. Or he's gonna be like, it's not bad enough, your foot's fine, yeah, like the bunion's not bad enough to get a surgery, so like we're just gonna give you new orthotics and wear these new recommended shoes, and that's it. I feel like that second option is what's gonna happen, knowing my luck. I preferably kind of want to get another surgery done, just because like maybe then I could fix my gait, because like I don't know if I can. Like that's one of the questions I'll have tomorrow is like, okay, if surgery's not an option, is there a possible way where I can still correct my gait, or is my foot so fucked up that like no matter what I do, like my gait's not, like physical therapy is not going to fix it. Regardless of what happens, I have this plan that I'm gonna sign up to a real gym this time and start utilizing the equipment there, because like I've been exercising at the gym in my apartment and like there's not much there like that I can do, and like I have no idea what I'm doing. I want to have more resources to start working on my upper back, because I was doing physical therapy a couple months ago because I went and got an x-ray done and found out that I had mild scoliosis. Lo and behold, the podiatrist was like, yeah, I messed up gait can give you scoliosis. And I'm like, well, no shit. And I know I slouched like really bad upper back posture. I mean, I'm slouching right now. I was doing physical therapy and they were like focusing on my lower back and my core, which is like totally fine, but like I still was having like massive upper back issues, and like they weren't giving me upper back exercises for some reasons. It was expensive to go to physical therapy, and that was with insurance. I stopped going, and I think I'm just gonna, I have a friend that's gonna like help me out with like upper back exercising and like going to the gym, and like I'll probably work with a trainer too to just help fix my upper back, because like I've developed like really bad freaking knots, especially under my right shoulder blade, like right under, like, oh my god, I can't even point. Like right under here, I have like this horrible knot that I just can't get rid of for the life of me. And it's because I have like shit posture. So, and I've had shit posture like all my life, like ever since I was a kid, just because again, like I'm insecure, I'm self-conscious. Like I always hated my height, which like a lot of people think is dumb, but like I was just insecure about that. You know, I really want to spend this year correcting my upper back posture and strengthening it, and like also like all these knots could be contributing to issues too, because the chronic pain I was having is like, it was going to my pelvic floor, but like now it's like my pelvis and my upper back. So like I don't know if it's just getting worse. You like, if you look at my left foot, yeah, the bunion is definitely forming again. Like you could see it, like my big toe is like touching the toe next to it, and like he even, like the podiatrist even said like eventually your toes are gonna go like this. So even though I've been wearing orthotics for 3 years, you know, like the bunion is getting worse. So maybe it's also one of those things where like if surgery's not a thing now, it might get worse and I might need to do it next year, or I don't know, the year after, 5 years from now. Like, I don't know what's gonna happen. Kind of sucks that this video, March 20th, had to happen today and the appointment's tomorrow. Otherwise, I would have had the answer now. So that's kind of my plan. Definitely when I found out that my surgery messed up how the way I walk and the mechanics of my entire body, definitely like pissed me off a lot. Made me really upset. you know, after I've cried about it, like, I can't turn back time. Like, it already happened, you know? It happened, like, practically 15 years ago, you know? I can't turn back the clock. So now it's more of, like, I need to fix it now. I want to be, like, stronger. I also want to, like, gain 10 pounds because, like, I need it. So, like, you know, I was given advice to, like, you know, have more protein intake. So I'm gonna work hard on that too. And yeah, that's kind of it. I guess you'll know the answer if my foot's really fucked up if I start vlogging about bunion surgery. So yeah, we'll see. I'm just hoping a year from now I'll be a lot stronger than I am right now. I know I have been, like, working out, but, like, I know I could do better. In that case, I am going to start vlogging more. I'm going to try posting a long format video at least once a month and do, like, some shorts here or there. So, I don't know. Let's hope 2025 is fun and gets better. So, I don't know. We'll see. Wish me luck. I'll see you guys later. Okay. Bye.